Hey, what's going on guys? Chum here, back with another Minecraft video. Today's actually a tutorial on how to make a Minecraft villager breeder in version 1.16.5, I think. I can't remember. Anyhow, these are the items you're going to need. You're going to need at least 3 beds, a composter, any light source, lanterns, glowstone, torches, whatever you want. For this tutorial purposely, I'm going to use torches and sea lanterns. A few building blocks of your choice. You need 2 villagers, a water bucket, or just a water source in general. Obviously, hoe to hoe the land, some signs, and 4, well, at least one of these food types that you prefer. Because in order for villagers to breed, they have to have at least 3 beds available, 2 for the people breeding, and then 1 for the baby when it's born. And in order for them to breed, they have to have specific foods, and you can either give them 3 bread, 12 carrots, 12 beetroots, or 12 potatoes. Now, it's easier if you just do carrots, because with bread you don't have to worry about crafting it or the seeds. Beetroot also has seeds. Carrots you can get poisonous potatoes from, whereas carrots, you just get carrots no matter what, so it's easier. Okay, for this next part, you need to make sure you actually have a decently flat piece of land, or at least an area where you think you can terraform it to make it as flat as possible near your base. Or if you don't have one, you're just doing this genuinely as practice, then again, just find a flat area. Now what you want to do is you want to break a block and place your water source on it. Then what you want to do is you want to get one of your building blocks, place it aside that, and then put your composter on top, and then delete the building block. Next, what you want to do is you want to get your sea lantern and just place it on top of the composter. Next, what you want to do is you want to dig, depending on how big you want this, you can either go 4 out or 3 out, but to make it as compact as possible, I'm going to make it 3. So we're just going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Now what you want to do is you just fill all this in until it's just a big square. Okay, cool. Now what you want to do is you want to get your building blocks, of course, and you just want to build this up a little bit. The minimum it has to be is 2 blocks high, but I'm going to make it 3 blocks high just so this thing can have a roof. You can do any design you want. It will always work the same as long as you do the main parts correct. I'm just going to grab myself some cobblestone real quick, like here, and just fill it in with glass. Now with this building you have to make sure that one of the sides has a doorway, not with an actual door in it, but this isn't actually for you. This is for the villagers to traverse through, well, the baby villagers at least, because the problem is with this design, if you have a baby villager and it sticks to the bed, it won't want to move, and the villagers won't be able to breed anymore because there won't be any more available beds. So if you have a baby and then you transport it somewhere else, it will lose focus on the bed, which makes it available for breeding again. So that's how you get infinite babies. Now this step's very important because this is the step that's actually going to make this doable. So basically what you want to do is, I should probably put a piece of glass here first, there we go. You want to put a trapdoor there and then open it. Then you want to break the hole in the floor and put another trapdoor there. Now, the reason why this is done is because villagers actually see trapdoors as invisible blocks. They think that there's no trapdoor there and they can just walk through it. Now, obviously, because of the trapdoor there, the adult villagers can't walk through it, whereas the baby villagers can through this gap. Now, because trapdoors are invisible to villagers, if we have this constantly open, any baby villagers that want to come through will drop into the hole. Let me just... No, I can't sleep yet, but you know what? Just for the premise of this, I'm just going to put it on peaceful. Okay. So pretty much, before you close all of this off, you want to have a roof, obviously, because spiders can be a problem. If they climb in and then trample all over your crops, it's not going to be a fun time. So we're just going to close the roof off. This is very ugly, but this is just for the premise of the video, so there's no proper design gone into this. So you can be a lot more creative with this if you want. And once again, make sure you have enough torches and light in here so no mobs can spawn in here with the villagers. Before you finish, make sure to actually grab your item of choice and make sure to obviously plant them. And if you have any spare, obviously give them to your villagers and put that in their inventory. They'll pick it up, and then once they have enough to breed, they will start breeding with the items. Like I said, you need to have at least 2 of them in here. One has to be a farmer. If you've transported them from a village and they still keep their job, there's 2 ways you can either do it. You can either, 1, be patient and wait. They will eventually lose interest in their old job. Or go back to the village and destroy their item that they were using to have their jobs. I should probably... There we go. Okay, so one of them has taken possession of that composter. So now what he will do is he will eventually... All the fully grown crops he will take and put in his inventory. And he will pick up the remainders. Or he will give them to him, and then once they have enough carrots in their inventory, which is 12 each by the way, they will decide to breed if there's a bed available, which is what we're going to do out here. So basically what you want to do now is you want to have a bed here, a bed here, and a bed here. The reason why this is done, because if you have the beds facing this way, they will actually be able to get in the beds. Now, if you didn't know, baby villagers like to jump on beds. So they'll always try and map a way to get onto the bed. Now, because this is the only option, they will just fall into the floor. So this is how you move villagers purposely. Now I'm going to break this for a sec and then replace it. There we go. And now, depending on where you want your baby villagers to be transferred, we just dig down a few blocks, and then we place a bucket of water. And then, for example, if we want it to go this way, we obviously just dig out a large area. There we go. If it does run out and you want to go further, what you can do is obviously place a torch to make sure no mobs spawn, and then place a sign. And then you can continue again with a bucket of water and continue the process again and again. If you do want to go around a corner, you can still do the sign trick. It will still work. Just make sure that when you place the water, you obviously, go a different direction. It is as simple as that. And then obviously, depending on what you want to do with your baby villagers or where you want to transfer your villagers, you can do whatever you want. You could make a water elevator going up into their own little village kind of thing. You can do whatever, but that's just how you breed them. So once the baby is born, it will try and get to the bed, fall into the trap, and then go down the water line, and then go down to wherever you want the villagers to go. So that's pretty much the end of this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I hope you have learned something today. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.